You just hold that there. You know, second time I enter, I do it. Get one country where they get us at day here. I think we are in the house. When I say at their house, no country. But anyway, I don't do whatever people come. The election matter. May I tell you something I never know. You see when this labor matter starts, the whole Nigeria they fear. You know who keep their liver? You know the people who keep their liver? Now who? Now two people. Now be the heartbeat of Nigeria. I said we go turn and you dey shake ground. Because you know the fear we go look you go tell you. If you like you, we like you. If you don't like you, we go tell you. You know we don't we dey humble person. That's why they do election last time. They tell us say Edo no be. You know the two godfather, godmother for us. Everybody, we got to connect here. Everybody let you see. We don't say, we don't look for petty money. We don't connect insult. We full ground. And we let them know so they go fear our face. Now they not be so. So then as my sister, that Edo, may I tell you something? You know, so that's how we can start rally. Where Peter because starting flag of campaign. Just they go check. You know, so that's how you begin the waka. When you take that first few steps, you they do check. Now so they check come and do stage. Hey! When you enter, the last thing I say, oh guys, stand up, we tell your back. And the two people know they take back. That's how we tell you now. That's how I told her they try beat. They try and they say they try every day. We don't give all of them assignment. We give them assignment full ground. So see as it is swear. You know what they talk as you don't do like this so. We know they carry last. At all. We know they carry last. This one, we go let them know say now we they carry that first. Even if we don't do, maybe don't do the nice. I be a job woman, so I tell us that sometimes they nice, not all the time. We know they take any we share nice, so we think give them like maybe 1%. So when it comes to election, you see anything with less than 98%, anything with less than 98%, then we don't try them. Like they try to, I say we know it, they don't try them. So walk there front. You see that liver when we give Nigeria people. When they know say here, this is the home of labor. Now here be the obedient movement come. When they take, they know some of them they don't know whether we they carry our head the entire everywhere. Anybody where you are a job person, that's what some people say Aisha, and we be say you be not. I say more, 100%. Now I do. I just say if I stand there, say, I think they're my sister for real. Because we plenty. I'm a Benin of family full ground. Oh, I'm a family full ground. We full ground. And because we don't have a Benin of my grandpapa, he got many wives, 40 children, 9 born before he died. We full ground everywhere. And they say, hey, no wonder, it's our body. Why you dey dance? Why you say shoe? Maybe I be a Joe woman, come be a Sako woman, come be a Bete woman, come be powerhouse. Try me. You understand that Bete woman? I be powerhouse. Now they go and play. So it's their body. So sisters, you see this election where we dey swear, no be small thing. Now walk. We go walk hard. We go first of all before we start that walk. We will not say, see where we take go. We will keep ourselves go. Every day from now till 25th of February, any day when you wake up, say, yeah, now today my work. The one that I don't do before I cancel one. May no wake up say, I don't work since 9 months now. The pregnancy don't get there. Now that day, she just wake up, so you just jump out of bed. You know, sometimes people they ask me, say, Asha, if bless you, they take drugs. I say, na so God take bomb you. And most of those people, you know, say they are blood. That's how we be. That's sometimes uncle abuse us, they go say we be like man. Say, you shall day. And if you do anyhow, may I come here because you get person where we say she go soon become first lady by the grace of God. When Alpha will go enter, don't be the one where Alpha they carry meet and say, oh yeah, madam first lady, see what they do. She will call it do. No, not tell her she do anyhow. You do anyhow. You know it's your face. Now you do. Not to say I laugh with you on this one. You know it's your face. I tell people say we not too well like that. We dey tell say everybody get bed for psychiatric hospital. That's why I'm Dubai, you know, we dey send our goods. So that's why they do that packaging. Oh, she's a beautiful, she's adorable. She has a dropper, not me. Not me, answer, not me. Make they come package you. Make they go to behave like plantain chips. You know, they don't free talk. I lie. That you go make it for you. Small, make she know. Now you they tell her say, Madam First Lady, you got to say, you know DSS. You want DSS say? Now we see her well. We they talk to her now. We they snap picture. We they go there and may you enter there. Make DSS come to tell us say we don't go there. We tell her say, where we they come for to know they there. Now we not even suffer. Not even all of now when they shine teeth. So when I enter office, I know we shine teeth to now. When I go see me for National Center, I will carry placard. When I hear that, that's so. I trust my people. But anyway, we get work. 90% where I talk. 98. I don't want to talk about it. I say, you know, it's too big. Oh, you don't even add point one. Bam. So when you see here, not in mouth, you go take it. You say this thing, person gas to be smart. You don't just sit down like that. They can't enter your town. Can't they carry things anyhow? You see, anybody will enter into, you don't go see 2%. Talk less of that thing when they call it 25%. When I hear me, as I come here, so as soon as they go house, when they call all our sisters, all our children, all our brothers, all our everybody. Now when they tell them this election, maybe person no go sit down for house. So maybe say they vote, they say, hey, we don't win now. No, we want make statements. We want make statements. So say when they hear it, so their heart go cut. I don't say that will be the heartbeat of Nigeria. Not inside they don't say Edo, just when they just mention Edo, the person go just waka. You want when the person you go hear you go stand. You go come to hear Enu, okay, you go happy. When you go get egg, the heart go cut. You go say those people, they don't wear like that too. Don't try them. But if you try them, you go see anyhow. If you do anyhow, so water, we know they do. Who does susu? So the thing is here, so we go talk to everybody. Not I know to take care, they tell you about how waiting Peter Obi will do now. If una dey obedient pass obedient. In short, even before Peter Obi become obedient, una don obedient. Na so it be. Now the thing wey see una dey do for the way they do it, those things. I give a liver. We say yes, I can do it. Because you know, say when they do people support something, they put their head. Then they put their head. We know they do half measure. We know the kind of person when you say, you go say, I know. And your person will show you, how it be. So as you see her like that, that's so it be. But you see this mama, papa, pikin, what's in the logo, see her here. You see this election, so get many things where you go see. And you get many people where you say they never vote before. You get person who only 16 years, he never vote before. Now when you say Peter Obi, one wrong, that's it talk. Time don't reach when you go using food. So then we teach many people. As you carry this message, so you will carry them they go. You see, and that's so you go know where. They don't put out like this. All of them they the same side when they come. That year they don't show us pepper. Benin people, that time during answers. Our children see something. Our children see something. Me as I take yes, I never see the cover from that answers finish. Anytime I see that matter, they pay me. You know, now one thing say their parents oppress our parents. Now another thing we say them oppress us. We agree. They say make their children go to oppress our children. Waiting. How does you want to happen? So this is why we can do so. This fight, we don't go leave her for our children. We go fight her. We go give our children Nigeria where we say they go dey proud of that Nigeria. Nigeria where we say they feel grow. And that 20 Peter Obi dey talk say he wan make this Nigeria be the Nigeria where the child of nobody go fit become somebody without knowing anybody. Now they go tell you say your pikin don finish school, they go say make you go meet senator, make sign. For the country where all of us get. Now Amales and people they talk say, Emo ya, say we sit down, the same country where we say now we get power. Few people just come like that, come to harass us. Not because when they tell your pikin say, "Na me born you, make you respect me." No, fight for Nigeria. When we say your pikin go see the Nigeria way take, it go respect you. You know, you don't open your mouth because the Nigeria where we don't give our children now, we say, "Na one yama thing." When we say their own mates, they oppress them. No be say they get sense pass our own. No be say they no book pass them. No be say they sabi pass them. Now because na another person born them. And then we'll come sit down and tell our children say they know they respect us. How they want to respect us? Now we go do the thing where we say them go respect us. We go build this nation. The fact say we never do one before, it don't mean say we no go do one now. Agree. We don't do one before. We just say we dey do our own, we dey work our own, things go work. It don't work. Now, we don't want to leave our children alone when they do the work. All of us, we go do it. We go gather. We go stand there. We go protect our children. We go protect our votes. Because every vote where you put, not be for yourself you dey put to. Now even the unborn generation, now you dey vote for. So when we get that Nigeria where people will be one build, we say every citizen, it no go matter. No be the one they will tell you say, hey, you come from Edo State, quota system no favor you, go stay for one place. Hey, you come from Kano State, this one, that one no favor. No, make all of us come from Nigeria, and we can build it, right? And so it starts with us. We have to do the needful. So when we go there, so different things in there. You see this mama papa pikin. Now one mama papa pikin. They wait till they call her mama papa pikin. Human beings where they look you. Don't go anywhere. When you just reach there, just look for them. Teach everybody how you look like. Carry your hand. That year, I know people I know say we dey do crack. They know also we dey do crack. I mean, no sense to be sabi do guy small. You know when two guy with a two guy. You know they say we full guy, we put my face fine. Even without makeup, we dey. You know that kind of thing. So that year, you go carry your na guy matter. No hurry. People you sugar for your hands. People they blow siren, they pass you. Now you get this country and then they blow siren. People when they blow dust enter your face, time not come when you man go blow that dust enter their face. Now wetin you go use na your PVC. So that day on election day, na party we go do. All of us we dey dress. We no dey leave money unit o. We sleep there. If we got to do all night, we go do all night. We go dance. Una go carry those of you wey dress up una fit carry pillow. They go. They carry and they go. Just dey dance and they go. Just dey scatter. We no dey come house. We go sit down there. They go count our go. So when you dress, you go cook your food wey you carry go. Now guy you go enter there. This my sister, I say you like guys more. But I stand up and show me how you want to take guy enter. Stand up, you know the phone for my hands. Me like come on. Me like hey, oh my God, you know see? No, you too hurry. No hurry. You know say now you be the CEO of Nigeria that day. That day, now you get Nigeria. See, that day, all of them, even the president, they wait till you go do. So maybe just walk gently, just majestically. Now you go Nigeria, where they come out. Sister man, Akayo man, Mo, who they here, they party. Hey! Come. So when you don't come, you just stand. I like us to throw that face. Say they are fatter. Just stand there. What you go do that? How you want to hold it? She said she don't even get her. She reach there, she knock her. But see me swear, and they tell her not too well like that too. I talk her. Not to rate me because I will disappoint yourself. When you want to put me for one side, I go do another one. I'll carry that paper. I will first do that paper. All the tear gas where they don't tear gas me for this country. All the insults, all the things where they don't say, I'll just look at this shaker and say, oh, now me they rate today. I must see something. Now this thing they look for, where they run all around, all this while, they are fat. See there. I go shake her, I go drop her. I go just go look, look better. You see our Labour Party, Mama, Papa, Pikin. You see my hand, this hand, I go put her for in. Not be a bar you want call to. Not be a bar, not be banded yam. Now small, I go just put her better. You just knock and tear. Just knock and small, not too press her. May no enter any other one. But you see, sister, now they hear me so. Now they hear me so. When you want fold down, no fold down like this. Fold down. Until you see, my dog people. Everywhere where I go, nobody carry paper. You see us, we deal ready all the time. Clap for us now. Thank you. She don't remember what I tell her. Say anything we talk, they are this one. You see how she be like this, You see how she be like this, No go fold her like this. If you fold her like this, the ink will touch another one. So you go carry her like this, you go fold her like this. So that even if the ink go touch somewhere, go touch the mama, papa, pikin. When you don't do her like this, don't just take style, just like that. Just who call it babe? Who saw her? How many are here? Who don't call it here? Who don't call it? Who call it babe? Who know? Who shadow? Who don't just hold up to just drop her. Drop her. When you are drop, you will drop her like that. When you don't drop her, now part one be that. Part two, you'll find place, you'll sit down. Joko, God bless you. And I lay now. We'll carry Joko, we will sit down. We go, if now Ludo, you want carry come, carry. If now water, if now Gusi, you want PP. If now music, anything where you want to. That day, now only unit, now we they stay. When we don't do that and finish, we go go make sure say they counter. No be now you be the agent that day. You know, some of us na agent that day. We be people's agent. Some people go be party's agent. We go be the people's agent. We go make sure say everything where they count for Peter Obi, he enter, then send them. When we don't do that and finish, they don't send the result, we'll come go house, we'll start to celebrate small. My sisters, thank you. My sisters, let me tell you something. This election is election for survival. My sisters, let me tell you something. This election is election for survival. Our children have been rendered homeless. Our children have been stateless. They are all over the world seeking to be part of other countries because we did not build a nation for them. We have abandoned our children. We have left them to go into the wilderness because we did not do the needful. We have failed our children. We have failed our children by not giving them an enabling environment where they can thrive and survive. We have failed our children by not giving them an enabling environment where they can thrive and survive. And so we must make amends. And how do we make amends? We will make amends by voting in people with competence, character, capacity, empathy, those who are patriotic. We have people here who are running for office. And let me add to you something. The legislative arm of government is the bedrock of democracy. Most times we do not executive accountable people that will come out and bet a new nation that will work for every one of us. We do not have time to sit down and do nothing. We all must come out. We all must build this Nigeria. We all must ensure that we have a country where no Nigerian is more Nigerian than any Nigerian. It is very important. And so I say to you, sisters, we have cried so much in this country. We have shed so much tears. The blood of our children have been shed. The blood of our husbands, our family members. So many people taken away. It is time for us to fight for a nation that works for every one of us. During COVID-19, we saw what happened. The rich also started dying. Why was the rich dying? Because they didn't have access to good healthcare system. They deny us healthcare system, they go outside. They deny our children education, they go outside. I say to people, my children haven't schooled in this country. My son was 14 years old when we took him to UK. Why? Because my son is dyslexic. Dyslexia is a learning disability. And my son at the age of 14, we had to take him to UK after his year study. There are so many other children in Nigeria who have the same learning disability and their parents can't send them abroad. The government must ensure that they give them an enabling environment for them to thrive. Today my son is a graduate. But if we had left him in Nigeria, he would never have been able to be a graduate. And so for me, every day when I stand on the streets of Nigeria and I say to them, I remember all the children who are also like my son, who need the government to do the needful for them. And so every one of us, we must stand. Yes, we will joke about those who have been killed will not be killed again. Because all we have known in their government is violence. All we have known, when they say they're going to kill us if we come out, Let's come out, sisters. It's better to die standing than to die hiding only when you die. Because dying and dying are only one time. And when that time comes, and so that time. They don't kill us too much when they say we no will come out. I see somebody wake up from my area. When God say he become not before, they say he want to intimidate us. You feel intimidate us for our own village. You feel intimidate us for our own town. This place when they burn all of us, my people say, I have also a God. For those of you who do not understand, my people, they say when you break the skull, you will miss the brain. There is nothing in there. And I say to them, let them know we are law-abiding citizens, and we will stand. We will defend our homes. We will not use violence, because it is the people who are afraid of failure, who are seeing failure right in their eyes, that will use violence. Nobody will intimidate us in Edo State. We are the children of warriors. The children of lion. We are citizens. We are not slaves. And anywhere we are, the will see us. And my sisters, we did not give birth to chicken. We did not give birth to fowl. We no born lamb. Now the same lion as a bonus lion. Now so we ma born lions. My sister, on February 25th, 2023, go out and vote. Stand and defend your vote and ensure that our votes are counted. And we must ensure that there's victory. And by the grace of God, by the grace of God, by the grace of God, not anything, His grace, and nobody can fight grace. By the grace of God, on May 29, 2023, Mr. Peter Gregory will be sworn in as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you. Please, let's celebrate with love. Let's celebrate love. Our very, very distinguished, active citizen. She's diligent, loyal, brutally honest, compassionate, humane, intelligent, insightful, and strong. Please, let's celebrate with love. A woman who is a round chair. Let's celebrate with love. A woman who has compassion. Let's celebrate with love. A woman who is very humane. Let's celebrate with love. A woman who wears humility. It's her pleasure to once again respectfully appreciate beautiful, beautiful, beautiful speech. God bless you. God truly, truly proud of you. And remember, say, our excellency is still in the house. Yes, sir. Our incoming. I'm not here. And I'm first lady with a difference. First lady with difference. First lady with difference. She's not fine. She's not that swag. When I don't see the stepping. When I don't see the stepping. When I don't see the stepping. Just put your hands together. For our incoming first lady of the Federal Republic. This is Magret. Sorry, not yet. Not yet, please. Sorry, she's coming up. You will hear her. She's anxious to say something to you. She's loaded. But before she comes up, I want to recognize Nana Kazore. Nana has one or two things to tell you this afternoon before Her Excellency comes in. Hello, people. Yes, sir. Good afternoon. I be Hausa girl from Jigawa State, but I will try to speak broken. Speak when I hear what I will speak pidgin. So, you get one where I learn now. They like that when I get on the street from Benin. Story about PVC. For those of you that have heard that story before, please indulge me. Many of us in Nigeria were religious. Some of us are Christians. Some of us are Muslim. Some people are Jews. So this story where I want to tell you like, the book where we holy. We get one man, his name now Moses. Does anybody know Moses here? The story of yes, the Bible, the Quran. It's also in the Holy Quran. And it's in the Torah as well. So they born Moses, they inside Pharaoh house, the man they grow. He can't do something, he keep person, he run, yes? Nigeria is in one situation. Moses was in the wilderness and he was working as a shepherd. And he saw a burning bush. One thing they said about that burning bush was that it was burning, but it didn't catch fire. That's how Nigeria is. Our country, people are kidnapped, women are raped, children can't go to school in certain parts of the country, armed robbery is on the increase. When I was growing up as a little child, I used to enjoy traveling by train. I don't think anybody now wants to travel by train. So the bush was burning, but it wasn't catching fire. That's where Nigeria is. Nigeria is on fire, but we never took catch fire because of our resilience. Nigerians are resilient people. Nigerians are strong people. Nigerians, we too get brave. So we have not fully allowed them to consume us. Now God asked Moses, so somebody is talking. One house, please. If we say we are obedient, then we have to obey what we're doing now. Maybe we just be calm. Now God asked Moses one question. When Moses go there, he said, Moses, What is in your hand? Did God ask Moses that? Moses, what is in your hand? Do you know what Moses brought out? Moses brought out his PVC, not his stick. Moses brought out his PVC. He carried the PVC. Water, keep APC one side. Put PDP one side. Declare road for LP. No. That's the meaning of that story. He still carry that PVC. At one time when we go watch news, we go listen to internet, we go they read, they say snake swallow our money. Moses using PVC swallow all those snakes. When they swallow money, monkey, when they swallow money, now PVC we go use. Now what's in there our hand be that? We're not going to fight anybody. But we will swallow them up. We will swallow their power up. We will swallow it with our PVC and our votes. Before I leave, women, it's easy for us to sometimes feel intimidated. But I want to give you the assurance that your PVC is one full vote, it's not half. So you are not less a human being because you are a woman. You are a full human being, especially because you are a woman. We are in labor and we will deliver well. We are in labor and we will deliver safely. Our mandate for His Excellency Peter. That's my message for us today. Remember that your PVC is what you are going to use to part the Red Sea. That's my message. Thank you very much. I call on our national women leader and to do this message where I tell you now, maybe I spread them to encourage other women, to encourage young adults, so that they understand the power.
That is inspiring. Was that encouraging? Does that apply to our situation? What is in your hand? That is your pushing power. And she has added that she's swallowing. Yeah. You go use that. You go use that. You know, when she said she was calling me to take over, and the thing just clicked somehow in my brain that by the 25th of February, we are taking over. Is it takeover? Total takeover. Not be say we will allow complete across the nation. We are taking over by the grace of God. My son has this music band and they call themselves Occupy Space Music. I asked him, I said, which one be Occupy Space? Say, this was not talk, say, don't occupy. Any space you see, we will be occupy. So now we they occupy for this generation. It is my pleasure to invite, to talk to us this afternoon, to encourage us, to give us more reasons why Peter Obi is the president for Nigerian women. So join me as I invite to speak to us the incoming First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is Magret Peter Obi. Labour Party. Labour Party. Mama, Papa, Pikin. You get reason why I sing that song. Because I'm here for this Edo state. Now they show Nigeria say they will be there. I want to thank God. Thank God, Edo people well. Thank you. Amen. When they are all our candidates, they agree to now. Don't worry, now they all the way. That's not enter. I will be the enter and I will enter. Even our women, when they contest, all of us will enter. I thank everybody, the national woman leader, the wife of our DG, wife of our deputy DG, members of the PCC, state women leader, ward women leaders, all the beautiful women of Edo State. And our dear area, they talk as if you know me and you be South. She do passion for you. We don't go campaign, Kumatan for everywhere. Now only here, Aisha speak 3 languages. He speak Pidgin. He speak his own language. He don't speak or you won't speak English. So now Pasha should do it. Thank you very much. Thank you, Edo women. I don't want to talk too much because here in our home. When I don't saw Nigeria say here now home for P2B. And where home for P2B, now it is for a wife and everybody. When we come here, before we won't come here, kata they go give us 10 young, they go give us, they go do this. But now show say P2B now. P2B now. They don't give us venue. They waste time to give us venue. We now create venue. Now I tell you now, we don't go waka everywhere for Nigeria. Now only Labour Party don't waka the 36 states, including FCT for Nigeria. We don't go everywhere. Now show say if they don't want, we now go create room. That day for Edo, nobody bypass Edo. Everybody that day for Benin come out. So I want to say thank you very much. And I want to tell you that one thing, we don't ever forget her. Never. And wait, when we reach there, we now go see the thank you. We be Labour Party people. We don't come. We don't need to preach for here. Because here, everybody they obedient. Everybody they obedient. Even when our governor first talk at that time, he said if you don't know, no house for Nigeria where you don't get obedient. So by proxy or by any I want time, even governor they obedient. So we want to thank you now. For Labour Party, Peter Obi and Yusuf Baba Ahmed, they are running for the highest office in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Peter Obi is running for the president of Nigeria, your president. And the only way he can get there is through you and I. He's a man of integrity, capacity, character, intelligence, and most importantly, he can get the work done. Trust me. I don't marry at 30-something years, so I don't say if you do the work. There is a lot of problem in Nigeria. We are not here or there. If you walk up on road, wahala. If you sleep for your house, problem. Your pikin go school, problem. You dey look for money to chop. People to collect your money now for bank. You want say make you buy fuel if you get car. So you can see there's a lot of issues in Nigeria. But the most important issue and the most important thing a government does for its citizens is to secure its country. So we in Labour Party and with our presidential candidate, that is the priority, to secure and unite Nigeria. When you have security, when a country is at peace, when a country is secure, it attracts investment, it attracts goodwill for the country. So don't let anybody tell you Nigeria will not remain one. Nigeria will continue to remain one. Nigeria must be united. The most important thing, again, that Mr. Putobi is talking about every day is there's poverty in Nigeria. We're the poverty capital of the nation. If you put everybody, every country for this world, where they suffer, Nigeria will be number one. So that's why he keeps saying he wants to move this country from consumption to production. It's very important. If you look in Edo State, there's a lot of natural resources. You go to the south, there's a lot of natural resources. You go to the north is the new currency for Nigeria. Because the vast arable land in Nigeria, we can cultivate that land and feed ourselves and even export. I've been opportune to travel around Nigeria, and I must tell you, Nigeria is a blessed country. All our problem is leadership. Trust me, it's a blessed country. This is a country we have never had an earthquake. If you look at your televisions, what has happened in Turkey and a bit of Syria, you see amount of people that died. We've never had a natural disaster. All the disasters we have in Nigeria is man-made. So God has blessed this country. So it's time for us to take back our country and enhance these blessings and make this country a better place. This election is very vital for you and for me. Don't let anybody tell you it's my turn. It's the turn of everybody. It's the turn of you, it's the turn of Nigerians. And if you look at the statistics of voting, new voters have come out. A lot of people will be voting in this election for the first time. Not necessarily youth, but even older people. If you look at the age, there's a lot of new voters. So that shows that we all want a change. A change we can believe in. A change we can trust. A change we can rely on. And a change we can verify. So this is what we need to do. Thank you. So now, it is left for us. Everybody wants a new Nigeria. Everybody craves for a better Nigeria. Everybody wants to go out and be proud to be a Nigerian. But what we need to do on February 25th, it is very important that if you have a PVC and your voting age, it is very important you vote. Because this is the deciding factor of how your country is going to be for the next 4 years.
There's no need to complain. There's no need to argue. There's no need to say, I don't care. Go out and vote. It is your civic duty as a Nigerian to vote. And we all want this new Nigeria. So we all have to put hands together and fight. And that fight is on 25th of February. And it's with our PVC. You see all the vex where we don't dey vex. Our children come up for school, no work, we dey vex. We don't get money to buy anything, we dey vex. We queue for fuel. How many hours you don't get? Na im be that. You go bank to collect your own money, problem. You see all that vex. Now February 25th, we will carry that vex, go show them. Say we really vex and we won't vote them out. The only party wey fit do make this country better, get good infrastructure, road, light, water, our children dey go school, and women get wetin they dey do, money for their business. Nigeria dey secure, Nigeria dey united, na Labour Party. Make I tell you why I talk say na Labour Party. This man wey dem dey call B2B,
I no sabi you.
don be governor before. Everything wey he talk say he wan do, he don do am before. B2B na the only governor for Nigeria wey stay 8 years, finish governor, leave money, and no be small money, 75 million naira. E no easy to see money, get access to money, and you no take am. E no easy. E show say when he dey in charge of public fund, he no go take person money. He believe say public fund must be used for public good. And now he be the only governor wey don challenge the constitution of Nigeria. For every whole year, that's why our good friend Oshomole, that's why he become governor. But I don't know, I am not telling that the story. When Peter dey government, they come do election, say new government must come, because that time for Nigeria, all election for governorship now the same day, everybody that day. So that time, they come say election day. Na him go say no, election no go dey, because he just start work. So they tell am say make him go court. Na him go court so tey he reach Supreme Court. When he go Supreme Court, wetin he dey seek be say tenure interpretation. Wetin this mean be say make federal government, the constitution of Nigeria, make e interpret when you swear to be governor, na that day your tenure dey begin, or they go just dey count am from the day wey dem do election. You no understand? So na him go challenge this. Na him Supreme Court come rule say na from the day wey you swear oath of allegiance, that day wey dem swear you in, na him dey go dey count the 4 years for you to be governor. That's why for Nigeria here, even for Edo, like now, una no get governorship election. For March 11th, una no go get. Some other states no go get. Like Osun, Ekiti, they no go get. So that's not the reason when they take, say, every governor from Nigeria, na the day when you swear that oath of allegiance,
9 will count for you your 4 years. You see, say this man don't show say he gets character, and he gets tenacity, and he gets capacity. With all these things, when he be governor for Anambra State, he do plenty things. I mean, think say when they talk here, Polly go say about women for government, she don't talk am. How they want their own percentage for government. But don't worry, we get them. Because when Peter Obi be governor of Anambra State, more than 35% of the cabinet now woman. The chief of staff now woman. Head of service woman. Commissioner for finance woman. Commissioner for education woman. Commissioner for local government woman. Commissioner for health woman. Speaker of house woman. Deputy woman. So nothing where women go fear for a government. We get our own. Now we be part of the government. And he has said that women and youth would form a good part, a major part of the government. He has talked about infant and child mortality. These are when our children, our mothers, they go born, then die, the child die. Nigeria is the highest in the whole world. Now we get the highest rate of child, infant, and maternal mortality. So that's why he talks say he will invest in healthcare, so everybody can access good healthcare. Whether you reach or you poor, if you go hospital, you go general hospital, not be the one they will tell you make you buy cotton, buy this, buy that. When you go fit get the healthcare when you want. If you get money, you won't go to private hospital, fit go, but at least government will fit cater for you. Another thing when they talk so much is about poverty. Nigeria is the highest with poverty. We don't pass India. Yes. So that's why they talk say he won't promote Nigeria from consumption to production. Make that poverty ratio drop. And how we go take to am, he go create jobs. For women, you go get funding where we go get as women, you go go access that for your small business and your medium scale business. You go create job for our children. All these things where they say skill acquisition, our children don't go to work. Now because of all the bottleneck, as our sister Aisha talk, when child of nobody will become somebody. Don't be when you want to go get work, you go meet one person, you don't do, you meet another one, still you don't get the work. The person when they qualify to get the work, get the work. All that one will stop because Nigeria and for all of us. The most important thing when they talk again is education. If you educate a girl child, you've educated a nation. With all due respect to our men, we women are better managers. So we want to be able to educate our children. He has promised that when he comes into government, he will be the budget, the amount of money that will be put into education will be so much that Nigerians, a Nigerian child, every Nigerian child will be able to be educated. Because if you go around now, a lot of our children are out of school. And that is a problem. It's a huge problem. Because these out of school children, they cannot compete with other children of the world. And even when I mean education, basic education, primary, secondary school, at least. And you don't mean say everybody will go, unless you go university before you get home. The famous person, all this Apple phone where we use, you don't go university, but you know.
So we can actually train our children through skill acquisition to do different things. And he has promised that there will not be strike, no more strike. In vice presidential candidates, his vice presidential candidate, our vice presidential candidate, Yusuf Dati, owns 2 universities. So he knows the importance of education. So he would make sure, because if there is strike, he won't go this strike. So we will ensure that there is no strike. Here no be where we will come beg for votes. We don't get them for you. But I don't show us say, the day when we come here, if people don't take care, if poor people don't take care, if we claim Edo State. And you know say they get history, even when we go see Oba Tokpere. When we go palace, they say they get one history where if you trace go one place where you go land where you go trace it now from Benin and come from. So maybe we go check out that. You know what happened to Benin? You get Benin blood. What it is that this election is key to the success and growth of this country. A lot of people go come here saying that they are turn, don't be their turn. Maybe nobody tell you say that they do people be the contest because na Igbo man. You know they contest because na Igbo man. They contest because he be Nigerian, and they contest because he fit do the work. But if Nigerians won't look out like that to say they contest because na Igbo turn, because we never reach there. But that is not the issue. The issue is somebody that has character, competence, and capacity. That's why he's looking for that job. And I won't tell Edo women today, anything when Peter Obi talk say he go do. If he don't do, I'm making our own be responsible. It takes a lot for a woman to tell that thing. It takes a lot. Now woman wey release her husband fit talk that thing. And a woman wey know say the person who they talk about fit do wetin he talk. That's what they tell you now. Because they say men are family, we thank you now, na be ahead, na go. But now we be this net. So you need to remind and say now wetin you talk. That's why when we dey go rally, we dey tell people make dem take wetin we dey talk. No be that day you reach there, you can't dey form. No form you, because na the people. Without you now, you no go get there. So it dey very important. Abeg that day when you go, this PVC na like it dey more important than that new naira note. Na your passport to bring this new Nigeria. When you go there, as a sister, they talk say make you walk majestically. No walk majestically. Voting dey close by 4. Before we go on, they take style go. By the time we reach there, they say they don't close. Make you reach there. Look for our logo, Mama, Papa. Since Nigeria Day, people they vote for broom, umbrella. You vote for broom, you bring poverty, reach your door. You vote for umbrella, you just a leak every day, leak, so the broom can't take over, flip us into poverty. Now, they say maybe vote for human being. Vote for person where they like you. If something, begin want something, they go to a mama or a papa. Now you will see now vote for Labour Party. Mama, papa, pikin. You don't go see people over there in picture no day. You don't go even see obedience. Obedience no day there. What you go see me? Help me. I beg, when you go vote, if na this finger you use, I beg try to put am, make it dey in between that 2 lines. Make it not pass that 2 lines. If pass am na invalid vote. And if you touch am, make it touch any other place na invalid vote. E must dey for that box wey dey beside LP. E dey for there now. Just put your hand for there. No, you no go fit carry am. This thing big pass you. Thank you very much. And Dr. Shibio from America, now she says she was also this to Nigeria. She know they follow us in the border. Thank you. So you will take your hand, you will put them for the center here. I beg, don't make it reach here or there. You don't become invalid vote. Now here, go there. And as they go put am, no fold down across like that. Because if you fold down, sometimes the ink never dry. You touch another thing, na invalid vote. I know say for Edo, we don't get invalid vote. All our votes are for P2P for here. So it is very important because you will see another party where they call ZLP. See, their own get too many people. Our own mama, papa, pikin. See their own two. Our own are 3 people. Their own make nobody confuse you. Why they tell you say so? I beg, our mama and our papa for village, they will need you to explain this thing so they don't get confused. Because if you look at it, you go say, na person dey. No, this not be a home. This na a home. I beg, when you vote finish, protect that vote. You know say they will come. Even now, they don't dey waka. We dey quarter to go now. They don't dey waka plus money plus bag of collect am and the money dem take. And the money wey they suppose work for collect am. I don tell you, if you wan collect am, collect am. Because na the money wey dem suppose take work for you, na dey take come now. Na dey take to buy the rice. The only thing is say you must vote wisely. This vote wey you dey do, you go think am. I wan collect money wey go finish, collect rice wey I go chop finish after some days, or I want better future for myself, my children, and even my children wey never born. Make you make choice. The choice is at home. Because wetin dey for Nigeria now be say na between here good and bad. You no get it in between. Just one side or this side. So you need to make that decision yourself. We fit dey talk, but you need to really think about it. And it's not about family. It's not about P2P. It's not about Labour Party. It's actually about the future of this country. God just dey use P2P for Labour Party to get to where Nigeria won't be. The thing wey dey happen now, big pass in P2P. I dey tell you, and na me be im wife, I go tell you true. We sef, we no sabi say we go come this far. When we comot for PDP,